this video, we will be introducing you to our new web platform that is used for controlling the room's AV configuration, logging notes and events, scheduling record sessions, and exporting recordings and their attached media files. To get to the Suite 9 web app, your JAVS technician will have a shortcut available to quickly launch the app in your preferred web browser after the installation of your JAVS system. If this shortcut is not available, and you have your recorder's IP address on hand, you can enter the IP address of your recorder into the Internet browser search bar and the page will open on the Record tab. To start a recording, click the Record button. Starting a session will create a session that is named based on the date and time that it was started. The session properties can be changed later, but if you wish to start a new session and immediately enter the session properties, you can click the drop-down menu and select the New Session button. This will open the Session Properties panel. You can set the name, type, department, parties, and upload exhibits prior to the start of the session. Once a session has started, the Record button will then become the Pause button, which can be clicked to pause the recording. Remember that it's best to use this for brief pauses, not for several hours or overnight pauses. When a session is paused, the Record button will become a Resume button. Notice here at the top right corner of the video window, the indicator will be static and blue while not recording and will be red and spinning while the system is recording. You can end the session by clicking the End button. Changing modes and camera locks can be done using this toolbar. You can change the mode by clicking the arrow button attached to each mode type's button, then selecting the mode you wish to activate. The button will turn gray to indicate that the mode is active. For auxiliary modes like presentation or conference, you can turn the mode on and off by clicking the main part of the button. Click the arrow to choose between different types of each mode, depending on your system's setup. Remember that the mode button will turn gray to indicate that the mode is currently active. Click the On the Record button while in a presentation mode to record whatever is being presented to the official record instead of the cameras. Cameras can be locked by clicking the arrow on the Camera Lock button and selecting the camera you wish to lock onto. Like modes, the button will turn gray when a camera lock is activated. The camera lock you select will remain as the main button, allowing you to easily lock that camera without having to select it from the list again. Selecting a different camera from the drop-down menu will change which camera is set as the lock button. You can turn it off by clicking the main part of the button. The current session's properties are displayed under the Mode toolbar. You can edit these properties by clicking the Edit icon, which will open the Session Properties window. When entering parties, be sure to press the Enter key on your keyboard after filling in the name. Failing to do so will erase the text that you previously entered. You can seal or unseal the session by clicking the Lock icon. To print the session log or various lists, click the Print icon. Select the information you wish to include, then follow through the standard printing process. On the left side of the window are 4 tabs. The first is the Today's Docket tab, which allows you to add, edit, or reorder scheduled sessions. There is also a new function on this tab that I'd like to point out. The Enter Session into Log button is a new feature to Suite 9. This could be useful in scenarios where you will only need one recording for several brief cases. For more information on this, please see the Entering Sessions into Log video on the Justice AV Solutions YouTube channel. You can also start sessions by clicking the session on the list, then clicking the Start Recording icon as seen here. Beneath the Today's Docket tab is the Log Today tab. This displays any sessions that were recorded on the current day. You can resume recording that session, review the session, edit its properties, print reports, or download the session. The third tab is the Mode Controls tab, which is another way to change the modes. The last tab is also used for camera lock controls. This makes it easier to access different cameras that can be locked. You can close any of these tabs by clicking the icon of whichever tab is open. The main center of the Record tab is for the session log. If your system is licensed to have captions, they will also appear here. We will cover captions in depth in a separate video. While recording, you can add custom events to the session log by clicking the Add button. This will open the custom log event window where you can enter the event text and mark it as private or public. You can also add notes if needed. On the topic of notes, you can quickly add notes by entering text into this text box beneath the session log area and clicking the Enter button. There is also the Private button that can be clicked to make the Quick Note private. The Quick Events tab beneath the video window allows the user to enter events based on the session type. You can change the list option by clicking the arrow and choosing from the session types. To add a quick event to the log, select the event with your cursor and click the Enter button next to that event. On the Parties tab, you can add new parties, edit or delete existing parties, and enter actions tied to a specific party into the log. To add a new party, click the Add button. Enter your party's name as well as any additional information you wish to include. This is not required, but it is available for the user. Once finished, click Save. Editing and deleting a party can be done by selecting the party, then clicking the icon for editing or deleting. To add party-specific events into the log, select your party and click the Enter button next to their name. For this example, we will use a petitioner. Then select the action you wish to log. Then click Enter into Log. You can also print the Parties List report by clicking the Print button. To add a new exhibit, click the plus icon and select a file from your computer. While entering a new exhibit, you can save it to the exhibits list by clicking the Save button. You can also enter the exhibit into the log by clicking the Enter into Log button. You can edit, delete, or download the exhibit by clicking the appropriate icon. You can also print the exhibit list report by clicking the print icon and following through the standard printing process. Thank you for selecting JAVS as your Courtroom AV provider. If you have any questions, please reach out to our help desk by emailing helpdesk@javs.com.